Alright, let's fight them with Corona Spectrobes. And this time we're going to test these guys out, so this will be interesting. Ow. Poor guy. He gets hit twice! That is actually really funny. Very cool. So yeah, Dongora attacks with a little headbutt, and Inca can attack with a dash and then a flamethrower. So that's very cool. But anyway, I just wanted to show these two off for a little bit, and they're pretty cool. You can fight these guys. It's not really necessary to fight them, but you can if you want to. Otherwise, just use the main guys. Dun, 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 dun. Finally. Damn it! My one time to shine, and I fucking miss. Fucking yeah, that's my favorite move. It goes bump bump, and then he lands on him. Damn it! That is so funny though, cause like fucking I wanted to show that off, and then there's the one chance. Nope. Fuck up. Oh man. Where the fuck did he go? Oh no. Alright, are we gonna be level 9 now or what? There you go. Just the one time I wanted to show the move and I fucking miss. Oh well. One more. No? Okay, one more. There you go. I just want to recover some HP before I go in there. Because obviously, this is where the boss is. And if you look at the map, you can actually see 2 red dots. That is where the boss is. And it counts as 2 entities, not 1. So, I see you managed to pass through my shadowy shield. I'm Roland of the Planetary Patrol. Who are you and what are you doing here? You would be wise to address me a bit more respectfully, patrol boy. I am Jado, one of the High Crawl in which it bestowed me his power. Who are you talking about? And what do you mean he? My master, of course. The power is wise leader of the High Crawl. So you are one of the High Crawl. I knew it. What do you guys want anyway? Oh, it is quite simple, you see. The planet is our first step in devouring the nano-hero system. You and all your kind shall feel the bone-chilling horror of devoured by the shadow of darkness. Consider this a little gift from the High Crawl. He destroyed the damn tower. Hey, what'd you do that for? Nothing stands in the way of the Crawl. He reveals his true form. Let's fight. As for you, prepare to suffer the same fate as the tower. Bring it on, creepy crawl. This is Jado. He is a very powerful high crawl, and he gets a fucking minion who is annoying. I recommend taking him down because, honestly, if you don't, he's going to be annoying and follow you the whole time. I believe the guy has, like, slightly less health. Yeah, he has slightly less health than a normal crawl. Bump, bump. Just beat the shit out of him until he goes down. Yeah, his minion is the only thing really holding him up. Otherwise, he just kind of stands there and takes it. Yeah, he's kind of an easy boss, but if we actually let him fight, he will do stuff. He's trying to summon his minion, but he can't quite do it if he gets his ass beat. Yeah, some of the high crawl are like that, so just know if you beat them up, they're gonna go down pretty easily. But this is just the first boss. How could a measly little patrol boy defeat the great Jado? Jado. Mark my words, boy, you will regret this. Yeah. Go away. Jado. Talk about a pushover, huh? Who's there? Who's that? Big titty lady. Maja, one of the high crawl. A pleasure's all mine, Rollin of the Nanotary Planetary Patrol. I'm Rollin, Nanotary Planetary Patrol. Yeah, she just said that. She doesn't need an introduction. You and the other high crawl have some major explaining to do. Oh my, you're rather cute when you get angry. Don't get off the subject. Do you have any idea who you're dealing with? I give the orders, not you. I don't know who you think you are, but listen, Rollin. Let's start over, shall we? I'm afraid we got off on the wrong foot. I mean, I wouldn't mind some talking from you, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn! I must admit I am impressed with you. You dispensed Jado. He is a high crawl after all. But the next high crawl you face is more powerful. Don't you go and disappoint me now. I want to see a good fight, Rollin of Nanotary Planetary Patrol. No! Big titty lady! Oh. Yeah, so I just call her Big Titty Lady. I don't care about Maja's name. It's Big Titty Lady. That's what I used to call her as a kid. Because, like, I mean, jugs. Just jugs. What could she be up to? I don't know, but I can't be good. I better head back to the fossil research lab. Congratulations! 2 new modes are now available. You can now use the DS wireless play and the Wi-Fi connection. Go to the title menu and go to multiplayer and access these new modes. Hard pass. DS doesn't exactly have that anymore. Yeah, they got rid of the wireless thing a long time ago with the DSi after the 3DS was taking over and all that. So you can't do that no more, which is sad because there's a lot of really good things. Like you get some free Spectrobes and level 40s and stuff, but not anymore. Very sad indeed. Anyway, let's look for shit. So at this point, you can get some pretty decent minerals that can level you up really quickly. Also, if you look around the boss area, you might find some mystery stones, such as the piggy. Piggy has tons of minerals inside of them. Gotta get that piggy. And I don't think it matters if you do well or not, because I opened up a couple of these and I don't think the loot ever changes. But it doesn't hurt to get the XP. It doesn't hurt at all. Then I found a cube. We'll talk about cubes in a minute, but for right now, cubes are just kind of there. They kind of exist, so grab them if you want. Usually I find them near boss areas and or little hidden areas. Not in the portals, of course, but, you know, hidden areas in general. Anyway, you can reset an area by going back and forth, and I recommend doing that if you want to grind for a bit and get some items, just in case, you never know. And obviously, by resetting the area, you reset all the minerals, all the mystery stones, everything resets. And this is how you get better custom parts, by constantly reshuffling. Very helpful tip right there. Speaking of which, I got a custom part out of this, and it's not what I wanted, but you know, there's a lot of custom parts here that you can get out of this, so keep your eyes peeled. Alright, that's enough exploration for me. Let's hurry up and get over to the cruiser. Might be some stuff we gotta do. Some very important things that I definitely remember. So, let's talk about this place and my thoughts about it. Personally, I love the music. I love the crawl. They look really cool. The green crawl, definitely not the greatest in the world. It's definitely generic. But the blue ones are really, really cool. Son of a bitch. Speaking of fucking cool, let's look at them again. Just keep spamming they, bud. Na 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 na. Anyway, they're really cool designs, and I do like the blue ones a lot, and I like how this is an introductory into Flash, so I really like that. I don't like the dusts, though. I feel like they could have done better with the dust, and I love the portals because the portals are very obvious. In fact, the last portal is in this corner over here, which I would have never suspected as a kid, but, you know, very cool. Rollin made it back safe and sound. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to this guy. I fucking forgot. Plenty of unchanges left. Something to ask you. What's up? You know the collapse of Aldous was discovering when he arrived at Star System? Poor old Aldous, I feel terrible. I can't do more to help him right now. Rollin, are you alright? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about something. So what was it about the capsule? Aldous gave it to us for further study, but it stopped working after the crawl attack. It doesn't look like it, but it must have been damaged somehow. Do you think you can fix it? I don't know. I'm not much of a technician. Well, we haven't had any luck, so maybe someone at MBV could take a shot at it. Honestly, it would do more harm than good. I would do more harm than good, but maybe Gina could fix it. Hold on, I'll try to reach her. Gina? You're smart. Use brain. What sort of mess did you get yourself into this time? Very funny. Actually, I wanted to ask you if you could fix Aldous' escape capsule. We both know it's all thumbs when it comes to stuff. I'm all thumbs when it comes to stuff like that. How about you, Gina? Think you could do it? Did you forget who you're talking to? I can fix almost anything. Well, almost everything. If you exclude all the stuff you managed to destroy over the past few years, I'd rather just forget about that. Don't take it so hard. Don't take it so hard, Rollin. It's just do what you gotta do. Anyway, I'd like to take a look. Would you mind bringing the capsule over to the patrol cruiser? Sure, no problem. Right here should be fine. Do you think you could fix it? Let's see. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but I'll take some time. Do you mind if I hold on to the capsule for a while? Please take as long as you need. Our research won't get anywhere until we get it working again. Thanks. By the way, what are these machines over there? Finally. The one on the left is a card input machine. The right one is a cube machine. The cubes give you information about the game, allowing you to learn more about it without actually having to, you know, figure it out yourself. The card input, however, is probably the most broken thing in the entire game, and literally the dumbest thing in the entire game. I don't know what made them think to give you that kind of thing, because, like, if you get it this early and you already know all the card inputs, man, you can just absolutely shred the game. But we're only going to do a few card inputs, because I don't want to break everything just by getting OP crap. Alright, we almost forgot to tell you something. 2 new lab modules. The new man modules are the database and the badges. If you viewed information as Spectrobes, you can go to the database. If you look at the badges, you can check the badge selection. Wow, the lab system just gets more interesting. But I thought you said the badge in Colin wasn't open yet. I just got the message. It's telling me that the shop is open. We can head back to Colin and check it out. Alright. Oh. What are you doing here, little man? Trying to sneak up on my ship and shit? Dots. So yeah, Jabora is weakened, so he's trying to find a way to make himself stronger again. Obviously, if he stays in that time pod, he can basically chill out with us until he gets stronger. Kind of a cute little thing there. The second I saw that, I'm like, this guy's gonna follow us for a while, huh? We should probably report back to the commander. It's been a while. Yeah, I want to ask him if we can find out anything about what happened to Aldous. Roland, Gina, I trust that you have everything under control over there in Ganesh. Commander, have you found out anything about Aldous? I'm afraid I have no further information to report. Oh, I see. What can you report on the situation over there? I defeated Jado, the high crawl who attacked the forest research lab. Fossil research lab. Well done, Roland. And what of the planet itself? Jado destroyed the tower that was located deep in the jungle. Tower? Oh, the one over in the ancient ruins. Why in the world would he do that? Who knows? Jado did mention something about it standing in the way of the high crawl. I wonder what connection there could be between the high crawl and the tower. Oh, I almost forgot. I had something to tell you. Professor Wright has assumed his research despite the injuries and stuff suffered at the Spectrobes Research Lab. He's on the other line, so I'll transfer him over. Hey, Roland and Gina, can you guys hear me? Professor Wright. Are you okay? We heard that you were injured. Are you worried? We were really worried about you. Thanks, but don't worry. My injuries will heal. The professor has set up a new Spectrobes Research Lab in NDP headquarters, and is now busy gathering important data fixing the damaged equipment. Wow, Professor is something else. We better kick it up a notch. By the way, are you aware of the custom parts of Spectrobes? Yeah, you mean the parts that you attach to their bodies, right? Precisely. I discovered that if you catch a custom part to a Spectrobe, it can raise the attack or defense, making him stronger. Even stronger? That's right! Custom parts can be found in mysterious stones buried deep in the ground. So keep your eyes open in both the battle and crawl, and again, we can all help you can get out there. You're continued your research despite your injuries for us? What else are friends for? Come by the lab if you need anything. Talk to you soon. We need everyone's help. We can overcome the high crawl again. Professor Wright is one of the brightest out there, and listen to what he says. Now I have a new mission for you. Roger, sir. Sirius over at Nessa has some new information about the crawl. Make it for Nessa at once, and listen to what he has to say. Okay, yes, sir. Oh, man. Not Sirius guy again. What's wrong? Sounds like something just took a wind out of your sails. Oh, no, it's nothing. Chino and I will head over to Nessa on the double. Roland's got a bit of an ego on him, but you know, that's not a bad thing. Nessa! It is the fourth largest, it's the fourth planet, and it's the largest planet. And this is the largest city on that planet. Very awkward sentencing there, I'm just saying. So, yeah. Finally, we can get to Nessa, and finally, we can start working on a very specific type of Spectrobe. Now, before we get all comfortable, let's go to that card input system. Beep. Oh my fucking bar! You need to stop getting stuck on shit. Goddamn bar. Alright. Place your card on the touchscreen, and it fits snugly, and touch the holes in numerical order. So this is probably the coolest function this game has, and sadly, nobody got this game. Like, barely anybody got this game. What the hell? Advertise your games more, damn it. So this is very sad because this is probably the coolest idea out of all the DS games in history. So each game came with a couple of cards. Mine was a Moggin, a little ghost guy, a flower, and I think one of the ship parts. We're not going to do all the card input systems today. We're going to separate them every so often and do them occasionally, depending on how I feel. You ain't getting them all in one big go. Plus, like, you can get all these on fucking Spectrobes Wiki. Everything is on Wiki because you know you ain't gonna have all these cards, man. You know for a damn well fact that you as a little kid is gonna lose these little shits. So here's a couple that I didn't have as a kid. I didn't have an Evolve L. I didn't have a 4 Rooms, which is actually one of the most broken cards in the entire game, and if you got this, fucking lucky. You also got the Rainbow Room, which was holy shit broken, so lucky bastards got that too. And obviously you get swords and stuff like that, but like, good god, man, why did they not do this earlier? You can get a Flash Spectrobe, Moggin. Moggin is awesome. I love Moggin. He's one of my favorite Spectrobes of all time, but we'll get him later. We're only going to get this guy just because funny moments. I didn't even use him on the planet, which you can do. If you got the touchscreen, you can do this. Get him early. But yeah, cubes. They give you information about the game. Not really that helpful, honestly. A lot of these cubes basically tell you things you'd already know, such as combination attacks and multiple attacks. And oh, there was one useful one that tells you that like some Spectrobes can actually find specific things. If they have a flashing icon by their number, that means that that is the biggest thing that they want to get. So they might want to find more fossils, they might want to find more minerals. And I think the find more minerals part means they find rarer minerals. And some of them can find cubes. Pretty aight, not the greatest thing in the world, but, you know, cubes can be helpful if you're looking for very specific information, but of course you gotta find the goddamn thing, so just look by boss areas, you'll find them. Now then, the database. This is actually helpful. Database is basically going to show you every single Spectrobe you've ever gotten. It shows you the completion of the dex itself, and it even shows you Spectrobes that you already had, such as Hermith, and you can actually see their evolutions, each one. So you can also check out their different types of custom parts. You can check out the moves that they have. It tells you charge attack is hammer slash. So yeah, it tells you everything. Even it shows you the attack, the defense, the HP. It shows you what they're good at, and it gives you little insights on like what they do and an explanation of their like, you know, attack and stuff. It is pretty like intense. Like it gives you a lot of information. Even their fucking height and weight. Like what the fuck do you mean height and weight? Good God, like they put a lot of love into this. They even show you all the custom colors when you find them. So there's a lot to hunt down and there's a lot to do. So if you're one of those people that like quests and like going on adventures and trying to get every single thing, like 100% completionist, this is the game for you. But sadly, they don't sell it no more. You're gonna have to go on eBay or something. I had my game since the fucking dawn of time. Shit, I never got rid of this game. Fucking this game was too good to fucking give up on. So yeah, you can see literally every single Spectrobe you've gotten, and you can analyze, and you can look at it. So you got Pyrobath. That's its special move with the flamethrower. That's actually kind of cool. So you can see custom parts that you've already gotten too. Pretty awesome. I really like this function and just being able to look at the Spectrobes and their custom parts, because it's really cool. I like it a lot. It even shows you their hidden form, so you can actually see before evolving them, which is actually kind of cool. So if you're like wondering what they evolve into, this gives you a little clue of what the thing turns into. So Dongora becomes like a big brick guy. Bartletor becomes like a weird fortress thing. I don't know what the hell to call that. Kumainoto becomes a bigger dog. Okay, that's cool. You keep going and you can see all the ones that you're missing, and each one will be question marks, so that's pretty cool. So Buma, this one's pretty epic, but I'm not going to show off its evolution just yet. So there's Shumainoto. That's what it evolves into. We haven't evolved it yet, so we're gonna have to evolve it later. I'll definitely have to do that. So here's Moggen, and as you saw, it becomes something real fucking cool later on. We'll get to him later. We'll get to him later. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I like Moggen though. Moggen's really cute. He's a little starfish ninja guy. So you can already tell that like this evolution is gonna have something to do with stars, and you're gonna have like a little idea of what each one is going to be, and that's pretty nice. I like that you're able to basically see what things become and what they do, and their analogies and all that stuff. Pretty nice. I would recommend looking at the database every so often if you want to look at any of your favorite Spectrobes. So anyway, here's my little guy. Look at him. I love him, but he has no range whatsoever. You can look for fossils and minerals, though. So welcome to Nissa. It is kind of like Saturn with gases going around, but that is not gas. That is sand. This is a desert world. So all of that deserty sandstorm just blowing by. Beautiful. Or you're gonna say for yourself. God damn, his range is tiny. I don't have to worry about it though, because like even though his range is very tiny, this place doesn't really have that many minerals to really look for. So yes, there are multiple different things here. There are marble, there's metallanium, there's titanium. All of this is unique because all of it is used for ship parts. And if we talk to this guy, yeah, you can sell some of this stuff if you really want to, and each one will give us different things. So we have minerals here that can easily be sold for a little bit of gyra, but eventually we'll get things like diamonds, emeralds, all that. So yeah, it's best to come back to this guy so you can sell off stuff. For now, at least. Later on, we'll actually have better places to sell. Do 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 do.